hey, Coach Cameron, can you please help me get to this university, or can you please help me make the soccer team? I mean, I get a lot of people asking for my help or a recommendation, and then I will give them the answer and really try to find out who they are so I can decide if I can help them or not. And when I do that, it tends to be too much work. So I'll give you an example. I had someone a couple months ago ask for help. I want to play for this university, and they had basically a year to prepare for it. Already at the university, and they want to play there. I said, okay. And so I was like, come meet with me. So we met, and I gave my whole plan of this is what you need to do. And it was this, 7 days a week of training. They had to make a balance board, my soccer balance board that I tell people to make. And I said, let's get that made, start working on it. I send YouTube videos to them. I'm like, go through these 25 moves, learn them all immediately. And then as soon as you get that done, come see me and let's get to work. So I want to know, do they really want to do it? And 9 times out of 10, well, let's say 10 times out of 10, it seems like they don't do it. They don't follow through, they don't take care of it, and they don't even build the balance board. They don't do anything. And then I'll run into that person. Hey, what happened? How you doing? Oh, I haven't started yet. I'm like, and that's why you'll never make it. What were they hoping by meeting with me? Saying they woke up that day, they had a weird feeling of, I want to do this, I really do. And then they come, to me hoping I had the answer. Oh, I'll get you on that team. I'll make the recommendation. I can't make a recommendation. I don't know who you are. As far as, are you willing to compete? Are you willing to put in the effort to be worthy of the recommendation? And that is a problem. We're not teaching this generation. Well, that's why very few people make it. Let's leave it at that. Very few people make it because they're not willing to put in the work. You got to put in the work. You have to put in the work. And if you're in a situation that you're already good and you stop putting the work to keep progressing, you're done. You have to keep advancing, and you need to keep putting a level of difficulty on your life as far as progressing and whatever it is, to keep going, to keep being challenged. You can't just be in an environment you're comfortable. If you're in an environment of being comfortable, you're not going to make it. It is impossible. That's not how the human body is made. That's just not how we function at all. Sorry, I'm trying to transfer over like 5 lanes without getting killed. If you like this podcast, you just might like my website. Go to coachcameron.com to find more free content that you can learn about a different way of doing things. I have a website that shows videos and other free access to Facebook Live, Instagram, and other social media platforms that allow you to see what I actually do in person, and it's free. Also, Anchor is the app I use for this podcast, which is free to me. Not only is it free to me, but I get to make money off it. I make money when people listen to these ads. So if you are interested in starting your own podcast, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today. Let me in! Sorry, these podcasts while I'm driving they're very difficult to do. But back to lack of effort. You have to put pressure on yourself to be able to advance it. That's just how it is. I haven't been sick I'm approaching a year. December will be a year for me. I've been sick, but my family's been sick a couple times. Started new school, everyone got sick. My wife's been sick, I think, twice, and I have not. I'll even go to my wife and she's like, "Don't kiss me. I'm sick." I'm like, "Good. Give me it. I want all the potential illnesses from her to me, and I'll fight it off." Why? Because I do the Wim Hof method. I do a cold plunge every day. Why? Because I'm putting my body under stress, so it has to constantly overcome it. And plus, it produces adrenaline every day, and I'm healing my body nonstop. But that's another story. But it's true. You have to add stress to your life. You can't be comfortable. Now, you don't want to be to the point of you're putting too much pressure on yourself, but you need to do it and then form habits. I don't like doing cold plunges. I don't like making myself cold every day. I went through that battle of not wanting to do it, and I formed a habit. So the fact that I don't want to do it doesn't change the fact that the habit's been made, and I don't want to miss a day because I don't want to lose the number of days I've done it. I have to do it because a habit has been formed. This whole 21 days to quit a habit and all that stuff, or create a habit, that's not true. It's a good good number hit, but it's 6 months. You gotta do it 6 months, and then you'll make it. But it's not 21 days, not in my opinion. So anyways, add stress to your life, put in the effort. It's okay. Nothing's gonna feel good about putting in the work. That's why very few people do it. So have that as a mindset. So the next person that comes to me asking for help, I'm going to change the thought process on you and make you work for it. You want my help, you're going to have to work. Or just don't come to me, because it's not possible. If you're not willing to work, you don't have the effort, it's not going to happen. So this is my podcast today. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day and find a way to work. Work every day of your life. Goodbye.